Hey guys, M13 here. That's my new roommate, Espen. No, Charles. He just recently lost how many pounds did you lose?
60 pounds.
60 pounds? He lost 60 pounds. He quit soda and started jogging. And that's it. It was as simple as that. He said that's all he did. He jogged for, you jog for 30 minutes a day?
3 miles, yeah.
3 miles, 30 minutes. And that's Espen. And that's a girl from Spain. In our group, we have Canada, Mexico, Norway, and Spain. So it's pretty multicultural. And yeah, that's just my two roommates and one of my roommate's friends. Yeah. And I'm just being the good roommate, taking them out for a free tour. To totally charge them. I do this for a living. They're always like, Em, take us somewhere. Em, we're visiting. We don't know the country. I'm like, I'm a fucking tour guide. Where's the money? Come on. Actually, I actually had that happen recently. Someone was asking me where my qigong. I know a qigong master, and someone was saying that they needed to see one, and they wanted me to say, write on Facebook or on YouTube his exact address. And I'm like, that he doesn't take new customers. He doesn't. There's no sign on his building. It's totally secret. It's totally hidden. So I'm obviously not going to write his address on YouTube. Just give it to everybody. I could. If the guy writes me in a private message and explains his problem, then I might. But yeah, I might say to him, well, hire me for you don't have to do my full tour. Just hire me for a day, something. The guy that's going to introduce you to the guy that's going to heal you completely. How about throwing me a bone? It's not that fucking. It's not that fucking selfish. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that incomprehensible. It's not exactly incomprehensible to, There's tons of people whose job is just to introduce people to other people. People do that for a living, You go see them, tell them your problem, and then they refer you. People that get that, they just make their living from referrals. And there's a medical tourism is very popular. For example, if you want to get breast implants, if you were to get breast implants in America, it would cost a lot of money, and they would, you're in, you're out. And when they kick you out, it's like you're in a lot of pain when you first get them. And they kick you out of the hospital the next day kind of thing. So you got to go home and you're bandaged up, you can barely move, you can barely do anything, you got to get your friends to care for you. But here's the thing, you could fly to Thailand, capital of ladyboys, get a perfect breast surgery done, stay in a 5-star hotel before the breast surgery, get the breast surgery done, go back to your 5-star hotel with a nurse who lives with you and cares for you, and then fly back to America, all for cheaper than getting it done in America in the first place. And some of you are thinking, yeah, but that's Thailand, it's going to be worse. And it's it doesn't work that way. I know a lot of people go to Thailand to get laser eye surgery done or dental work done, and there's nothing wrong with the work that they do. If there was, they'd go out of business and they wouldn't be there to serve you. Got a nice little train station on the side there. And this bus. We've got a Mercedes on our Mitsubishi on our ass. Here we're gonna go. I'm in a good mood. Got, you know, I like having roommates. I like having friends, obviously. So now I've got 2 good ones. Got people to explore and travel with. Donnie worked Monday to Friday, and then his weekends he'd have like plans. Usually he'd go to Taipei, or he'd go, you know, like meet up with a girl or something. So we barely. It was rare for us to ever hang out together. But both my current roommates don't work. They just came to Taiwan for like. One of them came to Taiwan to hang out for 4 months. The other one came to Taiwan just to hang out for 2 months. And they're just kind of using me as an extended stay, like bed and breakfast, like an extended homestay or a hostel, I guess. And that's something else too. I want to say, like, for someone who, like, if you can't afford my tour, you could actually come and stay at my house for a month for cheaper than the full tour. Or yeah, a lot cheaper. So yeah, so you know they're renting motorcycles off me. I'm charging them a whole like $3 or $4 US per day to rent a scooter off of me. Like less than the cost of a meal. They're renting those scooters, a cheap meal. They're renting those scooters off of me. And yeah, and they're staying at my house for like, I don't know, probably a comparable amount. Like, let me think. Yeah, like $5-10 a day, $10 a day maybe. Less than $10 a day. So they're, yeah. So you're not going to get a better deal than that from like a regular hotel or especially a vehicle rental, you know. I'm quiet because I'm watching this car. This car was on my friend's butts. A lot of cars don't like it when scooters take up a lane on their own. They expect the scooters all just to like ride on that white line on the far right. That's a lot of cars. That's their attitude. The scooters should just get out of the way. I'm in a car. Doesn't matter that we're doing like the speed limit here is 50 or 60. I'm doing 75. You know. And that car gets on our ass and he's like, get out of the way, I'm in a car. But meanwhile, we're doing 15 over the speed limit. And it's stupid, especially when you get like one person in a car. So it's like, we're 4 people on scooters, but you want us to all get out of the way for you because you're one person in a car. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, that's it. So I'm gonna try to do some more like group rides and like get 3rd-person views. Stick a camera on the back, so you guys can see me riding from a 3rd-person perspective, especially in traffic and whatnot. I want to give a special thanks to you guys that are still watching my videos. Just recently, a lot of people said my videos have been failing for a long time, but they actually haven't. My views have been steady up until recently. This is my last 4 or 5 videos. It bothers me because some of the bigger moto vloggers, they could upload a video themselves combing their hair and they'd get 100,000 views. Meanwhile, I uploaded a video like months ago of a guy getting crushed by a car in a mechanic shop, you know, like a car shop. Like some guy went in to get his oil changed and the mechanic drove his car into another mechanic. It's a spectacular fucking video, and it got like 40,000 views. And then you got some other big name moto vloggers that upload a video of them just talking about their day or something, and then they get 100,000 views, and I'm like, come on. Yeah, I thought that video was gonna go viral, man. A guy getting crushed by another guy, like a mechanic getting crushed by another mechanic with a car. What are you doing? You guys making fun of me?